Okay, picking up with number 2, it's very much the same exact steps. Just want to say that even though the equation looks so very different, the wonderful thing is, regardless of the form of the equation, you just type it in exactly as you see it, and you're going to be able to get everything taken care of. You can see more or less we have a parabola that has a low point that's down here. I'll hit second, calculate, and a low point is a minimum point. Left bound, we always type in -10. Right bound, we'll type in +10. And now for the little bit more of a challenge here, you can think, well, where exactly is the x value for this minimum? You can see my low point, I can't even reach it completely because the coordinates are showing. But if you were to just go straight up, you might guess that x equals 2 or x equals 1 would be one of those good guesses. Even if you're wrong with your guess, it doesn't matter. You're just trying to get pretty close to it. Now you can see something has just happened. I was a little bit off. I typed in x equals 2. And maybe this has happened to some of you. You'll say, well, the x minimum says 0.99999. Really, it's supposed to be 1. Sometimes if you're a little bit off with your guess, you'll get a little bit of round-off error. Just want to show you, too, that if I would have done this over, if I would have typed in -10, +10, let's just say I would have guessed at 1, you could see this time I don't get that 0.99999. I guess what I'm just trying to let you know is there is this issue of having some round-off error if your guess isn't spot on. And that's okay. You could, if you want to, redo your second min or second max. But all the same, even if you can see that 0.99999, you pretty much know we're going to be dealing with an integer here. So you can pretty much know it's going to be x equals 1. The table will confirm that for you also. We'll see that in a minute. Let x get one step bigger, one step smaller, another step bigger, and another step smaller. So I'm going to go to second table, and if you just come around here, you can pretty much see all those x values that we were looking for. At -1, we're at -5. You can also see that at 3, we were at -5. There's that symmetry. At 0, we were at -8. And at 2, we were at -8. So the one thing that I am a little disappointed about is that we have to extend our tick mark just a little bit. This goes down 8 steps. You have to add a little tick mark to go down 9. So if you go 1 to the right, go down 9, it would look like this. 0, -8, you just go down 8 steps. 2, -8, you go 2 to the right, you go down 8 steps. That would be right here. -1, -5, 1 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps down. And then, of course, 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps down. Well, this would be your parabola. You can see it taking shape nicely. All right, well, tell you what, I'm actually going to not make a separate video for this last graph. I hope you can see it's pretty much the exact same type of a problem, so it makes perfect sense to just tackle this while we're on it. Make sure you type a negative first, not a minus. And then we'll type x -2. We'll hit the square button, that's right by the 7. We'll say +3. And when you hit graph, you're going to see a parabola that has a high point. It's a max. So I'll hit second calc. We'll go to that max. And left bound, we'll type in -10. Right bound, we'll type +10. Take a guess where this max is. It looks like it's on this tick mark. I would guess 2. Now again, you might be a little bit off. Here clearly we're not. We have 2, 3. That's your vertex. Again, your table will confirm this also in just a moment. Get one x value bigger, one x value smaller, another x value bigger, another x value smaller, and then what? Well, we can real quickly go to our table, second graph, and if you just scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see everything from x equals 0 to x equals 4. At x equals 0, we're at -1. At 4, if you look there, you can see we're at -1 also. At x equals 1, we had a y value of 2. Same thing for 3. What am I really getting at? You see the symmetry. So 0, -1, just means go down 1. 1 to the right, go up 2. That's 1, 2 right here. 2, 3, 2 to the right and go 1, 2, 3 steps up. 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, go up 2. And then 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, go down 1. Look at that, without too much work, you've got your parabola graphed. Hope this is helping you.